Sakit ng katawan, luya lang katapat niyan.
Mag-Tai Chi with luya. Ang Tai Chi rub, liniment at plaster ay may luya extracts. Para sa sakit ng ulo, mag-Tai Chi ginger rub. Sa sakit ng kalamnan, mag-Tai Chi liniment with luya. At sa sakit sa kasukasuan, mag-Tai Chi ginger plaster.
Sa Tai Chi with luya, mapapa-aleluya ka talaga.
Your bill, sir.
What? 40,000 pesos?
One for only, sir.
Price check or eyes check? Go to EO Executive Optical for expert eye care, state-of-the-art facilities, affordable eyewear.
Order for more!
EO Executive Optical, love your eyes.
Your bill, sir.
What? 40,000 pesos?
One for only, sir.
Price check or eyes check? Go to EO Executive Optical for expert eye care, state-of-the-art facilities, affordable eyewear.
Order for more!
EO Executive Optical, love your eyes.
Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Gawang Pinoy, sikat Pinoy.
Sakit ng katawan, luya lang katapat niyan.
Mag-Tai Chi with luya. Ang Tai Chi rub, liniment at plaster ay may luya extracts. Para sa sakit ng ulo, mag-Tai Chi ginger rub. Sa sakit ng kalamnan, mag-Tai Chi liniment with luya. At sa sakit sa kasukasuan, mag-Tai Chi ginger plaster.
Sa Tai Chi with luya, mapapa-aleluya ka talaga.
Your bill, sir.
What? 40,000 pesos?
One for only, sir.
Price check or eyes check? Go to EO Executive Optical for expert eye care, state-of-the-art facilities, affordable eyewear.
Order for more!
EO Executive Optical, love your eyes.
Your bill, sir.
What? 40,000 pesos?
One for only, sir.
Price check or eyes check? Go to EO Executive Optical for expert eye care, state-of-the-art facilities, affordable eyewear.
Order for more!
EO Executive Optical, love your eyes.
Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Gawang Pinoy, sikat Pinoy.
Sakit ng katawan, luya lang katapat niyan.
Mag-Tai Chi with luya. Ang Tai Chi rub, liniment at plaster ay may luya extracts. Para sa sakit ng ulo, mag-Tai Chi ginger rub. Sa sakit ng kalamnan, mag-Tai Chi liniment with luya. At sa sakit sa kasukasuan, mag-Tai Chi ginger plaster.
Sa Tai Chi with luya, mapapa-aleluya ka talaga.
Your bill, sir.
What? 40,000 pesos?
One for only, sir.
Price check or eyes check? Go to EO Executive Optical for expert eye care, state-of-the-art facilities, affordable eyewear.
Order for more!
EO Executive Optical, love your eyes.
Your bill, sir.
What? 40,000 pesos?
One for only, sir.
Price check or eyes check? Go to EO Executive Optical for expert eye care, state-of-the-art facilities, affordable eyewear.
Order for more!
EO Executive Optical, love your eyes.
And we'd like to welcome you as we hold the first two games here for this brand new season at Uno. And of course, yours truly, Benji Santiago, Randolph Leongson. We're going to be doing the coverage for a couple of games that is scheduled for today. Welcome everybody and happy New Year. Happy New Year then, Randolph.
Yeah, Happy New Year, Benji, and Happy New Season sa ating Philippine Chingyen Athletic Association. And we started the right way. MGC New Life Christian Academy kickstarting their run for a possible three-peat against St. Jude Catholic School, who has been the host last year. And remember, back-to-back champions ng MGC, but sino yung nag-champion before them? It's St. Jude.
Yes, well, titingnan natin yan. Ano? Of course, mamaya ang St. Stephen's High School naman mapapalaban para dito nga sa Hope Christian High School. How do you like that?
It's gonna be
we have this 9 participating teams dito, Randolph.
Yeah, very competitive field as usual for PCYAA Season 13. But, you know, all eyes are on MGC New Life. As we mentioned, they want to get that rare three-peat. Hindi lahat ng teams nakakakuha ng ganyang privilege, kumbaga. And they know that they have the targets on their backs. Remember, last year, they only lost one game.
That's
so
right.
It's the onus is for St. Jude and the other teams to really make a run and give MGC New Life a run for their money.
Well, everybody's excited as we welcome you. As we take a look, ito yung ating tournament format dahil this time we have 9 teams ngayon dito, Randolph.
Yeah, as you mentioned, single round robin, preliminary round, and as usual, the top 2 teams diretso na sa semifinals armed with that twice to beat advantage. Yung number 3 and number 6 naman, maglalaban do sa ating quarterfinals, may twice to beat yung 3 and 4.
Yan. So, anyway, dito lang muna tayo. Nandito pa rin naman tayo sa simula pa lamang And that's what we are so excited to bring you. Everyone, once again, this is the Philippine Chingyen Athletic Association St. Jude Catholic School going up against MGC New Life Christian Academy. If everybody's ready and our game announcer is ready, the venue announcer, to call out the starting five, let's turn you over to him right now.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Uno Skill Gymnasium for Season 13 of the Philippine Chingyen Athletic Association. Our game on hand right now is in the under-18 division between St. Jude Catholic School Green Knights against the MGC New Life Christian Academy New Lifers. Now it's time to meet the starting lineups for both teams. First, for the St. Jude Catholic School Green Knights. At point guard number 1, Paulo Ko. At shooting guard number 23, Lucas Cao. At small forward number 19, Ralph C. At power forward number 7, Justin Tu. And at center number 2, Dwayne Su. The coach for St. Jude is Luis Nolasco. Now let's meet the starters for the MGC New Life Christian Academy New Lifers. At point guard number 1, Gab Liao. At shooting guard number 3, Jago Tan. At small forward number 7, Riley Wee. At power forward number 18, Sean Panganiban. And the man in the middle, number 13, Kurt Sutinko. The coach for MGC New Life is John Sia. Our referees for today's
All right,
match.
taking a look at the starters here para sa St. Jude Catholic School and MGC New Life Christian Academy. May familiar ka ba dyan?
Yeah, a very interesting take for Coach John Sia, deploying some of his...
Mas kilala mo yung mga coaches.
Yung mga hindi usual starters, as you can see here in sa lineup. Obviously, Adam Keith Uy, Adrian Tan are still there. But kumbaga, it's a chance for these new batch of new lifers to show na kaya nilang sumabay kasi pag hinugot na ni Coach Jan yan, alam na yung makukuha.
And of course, it's time for the others to show off their wares, ika nga, especially for this new season. And most probably, there are a lot of players that we're going to see here earning a spot for the start of every ball game that they could have. Siyempre, backup lang sila most probably last year. And they have managed to climb up to that kind of a situation they are in right now. That's going to be very interesting to find out here. As there you go, St. Jude opening up the scoring here in this ball game.
Yeah, Justin Chu, very aggressive. Once he got that opening, went for the floater to break the ice and open formally itong ating Season 13 ng PCYAA.
How about a long-distance shot here? Ball rebounded here by St. Jude Catholic School as they set up their half-court offense. Early goings once again for those of you who are checking out the Facebook page of PCYAA, and of course you're going to be caught by surprise most probably if you have been hearing about when is this going to open, the Season 13. It is already on, but actually the opening ceremonies will be happening this coming Saturday, January 17.
So kumbaga nga, soft opening muna tayo today.
Yes, oo.
Nothing soft about that one, Ben.
I know. St. Jude, of course, possession arrow after that held ball. Look at that. Yes. 18 under. Sila 18 under. Pero iba kasi pagka nagsimula kayo, ikaw yung unang-unang game.
Oh, you really want to set the tone not just for your team but also for the season, and all the more for the new lifers na, again, as we mentioned, only lost one game last year, trying to get that third straight championship. But I think they're figuring out that getting through that title number 3 is easier said than done.
They have realized that last year. And of course, they have to be ready for everything as they try to protect their and defend their championship. How about this? 2 baskets already made here by Justin Chu for St. Jude, and still nothing yet for the defending champs.
That was a nice spin move for Justin Thieu, getting all of the 4 points for St. Jude Green Knights.
A little problem there. An air ball. Coach John C. wanting to be noticed by the referee again, and wanting the referees to be aware of some contacts not being whistled here.
And really, if you're St. Jude, you got to give it to MGC New Life. You have to play stern defense, very physical defense, because you have to take it knowing na sila talaga yung paborado sa larong to.
And look at this, call it a hustle play here. And Kurt Sotinko is going to be called for the first personal foul here in this ball game. Or is there some confusion as with regards to who's supposed to be called for the foul? Yeah, the coaching staff nitong MGC is trying to check with our Coliseum, our venue announcer here. Long distance shot. They have another chance here to try to get their first basket. Yo!
Yeah, finally getting that soft touch on the rim. That's Riley Hui getting the first 2 points for MGC New Life. 3 minutes pa lang, pinagtatrabaho na matindi yung MGC, hindi lang yung players, lalo pa yung coaches.
It's going to be an offensive foul here against St. Jude.
As you see here, that first point, just a pull-up for Riley Hui, a 15-footer. No one really trying to defend him.
Oh, how about that? Defense also clicking very early here for St. Jude. But that time around, they tried to defend again. But there's going to be contact here.
And you know, the thing that I just noticed in the early goings of this game, Benji, inaalat pa yung MGC New Life with their possessions, but they get the second, third, fourth chances. Samantalang ang St. Jude naman, only limited to 1 possessions. Let's see if that will play out in the later goings of this game.
Soitinko at the line. Hindi ko masabi kung mas lalong lumaki pa si Kurt as compared from last year, or he has just maintained a deadly form for this year naman. Official game ball is Spalding. Thank you very much for being a part of Philippine Chingyuan Athletic Association Season 13. Anyway, bola right now para rito sa MGC.
Oh, nice.
Baseline drive and the banking shot.
Really nice drive there para Riley Hui. 4 points to his name now. Just recognizing the gaps in the defense nitong St. Jude.
Pretty interesting stuff that we're seeing here from both sides here in the first quarter. Offensive rebound. Those floaters.
Medyo na-distract din kay Sotinko eh.
And MGC is right now leading. Has been kind of a struggle just to get their first basket, but once they get themselves going, mukhang tuloy-tuloy na Toronto.
Yeah, all 7 points for MGC New Life. Sorry, 7 of the 9 coming from Riley Hui. Just showing Coach John Cia that he can also deliver. And they get another possession.
Ups their lead to 5. How about this three-pointer? And ball goes out of bounds.
Yeah, wanted to make a back-to-back hit.
And taking a look at his three-point shot brought to us by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum.
And you see now the heavy hitters being brought in, the veterans for the new lifers. Adam Keithway checking in.
Nice baseline jumper.
Yeah, that was Lucas
Lucas
Cao.
Cao.
Ending that 9-0 run for MGC New Life. But again, you see the offensive rebounds just favoring itong New Lifers.
Four minutes and 20 here in the first quarter. Once again, welcome to our first game for this brand new season of Philippine Chingian Athletic Association, PCYAA, happening right here at Ono High School. Glad to be back here. As we take a look at Jacoby Tan right now. He's shown what he can do even from last season and trying to come up with some new ones most probably for this particular season. Two for two, Jacoby Tan.
Yeah, still perfect from the line. Are the New Lifers. Kumbaga, nabe-benepisyohan sila ng aggressiveness nila sa loob.
Hopping with foul.
His first personal foul, team third. Justin Chu on the line for 2 shots.
Justin Chu opened up the scoring here in this ball game for season 13 is at the line. Siya nga ba yun? Siya yun, di ba?
Yeah, got the first 4 points para sa St. Jude. Pero binati ata natin. Missing that first free throw. Iniestima pa yung ring.
Oo.
Iba pa rin kasi yung dumadrive ka sa, sumushoot ka sa free throw.
Uh-oh. Simultaneous with the whistle. It's a lane violation. So nullifying that second shot that went in for Justin Chu. At saka mahirap nga rito. Uno High School ang may kabisado lang ng court dito eh.
Malamang dito nagtitraining yan.
Siguro nabibigyan ng pagkakataon once in a while, di ba?
Yeah, but remember, it's just the New Year. So kumbaga, meron pang mga holiday cobwebs tong mga players natin.
Pwede. Under 4 minutes to play in the first quarter of this first game that we have. Just basically trying to locate the open player who can take those shots. Defensive rebound, but there's a deflection here. Good defensive stop here.
You see the activity of really MGC New Life despite that turnover. They get a counter steal.
Wee finding himself open, takes it long distance.
Off to the right lang.
What a penetration.
Wow.
I knew it. Lucas Cao.
Just powering through 2 defenders inside.
Oh, wow. Yun naman matindi.
Yeah, that's a second 3 for Riley Hui.
St. Jude still have it, but they're down by 6. St. Jude too close for comfort.
Oh.
They called a foul. And this three-point shot once again brought to us by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum.
And you see Riley Hui just pumping life to MGC New Life, accounting for 10 of the 14 points para sa New Lifers.
Let's see this move inside. They still have it, St. Jude. Tumama sa.
Yeah, tumama sa ring.
Yeah. Yan ang hindi tumama sa ring. Oops! Who wants the basketball?
Great effort there for Lucas Cao. But the ball will go back sa New Lifers.
Adam inbounds it. 6-point lead. MGC.
They're just feeding Riley Hui.
Grabe.
And that's just the nice decision. Third three-pointer for Riley Hui. 13 points in this game. Sizzling start for a season.
The fireworks still continuing here for MGC. New Lifers.
And as we mentioned, Adam Keith Uy just imposing his will, getting that steal and that fast break layup.
Ito nga si Adam coming off the bench pa para rito sa MGC as we take a look at this. BYD Valenzuela fast break in the quarter. Driving to the basket na parang naka-BYD. Get yours sa Texagon Motors BYD Valenzuela. Ganun na pala ang feeling ngayon pagka drive ka. Para ka naka-BYD.
Oo nga eh.
Ayos ah.
I mean, hindi naman siguro dahil lang sa jersey, but that's really a green energy coming from Adam Keith Uy.
Walang problema sa number coding.
Excuse me.
This is already the largest lead to be considered here, as you can see the worried look on the face of Coach Luis Nolasco. Then St. Jude, they had it going nicely, very early. But ito na nga, MGC showing the stuff they are made of. Pero ito, St. Jude muna. How about that maneuver? In a long distance shot, inabot.
Nice read there. Uy, yun
Uh-oh.
lamang. Oh, nice save.
And pumasket pa.
And that's what effort gives you. Gives you constant opportunities. Hindi man yun yung usual plano mo, you will still get rewarded.
Yun lang. Call it scored. Para nothing much they could do about that.
Yeah, Adrian Steven Tan being the recipient of that touch passing. Really great passing for MGC and another steal.
Adam knows how to take care of a situation like that. And what a finish.
A full throttle si Adam Keith Uy.
Double-digit lead. Dadagdagan pa. Adam Uy pa rin. Wow.
And that's how you end that first quarter, Benji.
Unbelievable. Well, the defending champions, kumbaga naunahan lang sila, pero mabilis sila nakabawi. And when they were able to get things going for them, there seems to be no stopping them, especially Riley Hui. Adam Uy naman, coming off the bench, executing some finish on the fast breaks. A lot of those kind of actions that are actually going the way of MGC, the defending champs, but that's taking care of the early goings pa lang because that's just the first 10 minutes of this ball game. 25-12, MGC over St. Jude.
Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Gawang Pinoy, sikat Pinoy.
All right, once again, it's on. Just in case, kung medyo nahuli man kayo, well, you just missed the first quarter. Pero of course, Still a long ways to go. This is just our first game. We got 2 scheduled ball games for all of you today. Adam naman, nakialam pa pati sa outside shot. And it goes in.
And that's just the luxury for Coach John Cian, knowing that he can pull Adam Keith Uy and get immediate results. And true enough, he has made things happen for MGC New Life.
Oh, another chance here? No, not anymore. But of course, the hustle play continues here for MGC.
Ang bilis ng balik.
Adam. Sali din daw siya sa assist. Si Adam.
All of a sudden, the 3 balls are falling down. Kanina si Riley Hui lang yan with the first 3, and now back-to-back hits from downtown for MGC New Life.
3-point shot brought to us by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. They got 5 here in the first half, and we're still very much early here in the second quarter.
Yeah, that was Lucas Law hitting that rainbow shot.
31-12. Alam mo, pagdating ko rito kanina, medyo maaga pa, no? Nakita ko nagpa-practice din yung Union sa Uno High School. Of course, sila naman talaga rito, di ba? And they were also looking, ito ng MGC, once they got in, they were doing their warm-ups. Nandito yung coaches and players din ng Uno High School. Sinisilip, dinidiscuss. Sino ba mga nawala? Sino ba? Siguro mga ganun klase, di ba?
In a way, sizing the competition up.
Yes.
In a way, if MGC New Life has been the back-to-back champions, you look at them as the standard ng PCYAA.
Tama.
So if you're Uno and the other teams, you really want to step up to the level of the New Lifers. Too fancy for Lucas Law.
St. Jude's turn, unable. Can they manage to get it back? Nope. MGC.
Oh.
Naku, risky pass.
That's the second turnover for Lucas Law. And Lucas Cao punishing him.
Oh. Outside shot, had a good line. That's score is 31-14 in favor of MGC, New Life Christian Academy.
Yeah, going back to those turnovers ni Lucas Law, may ganun tendency minsan, Benji, when things are going well, gusto mong magpakita. You want to entertain your fans, get flashy with those showtime pass and plays. But sometimes you just have to focus on the fundamentals.
Tsaka gusto makabawi, a couple of turnovers. Oh, the second three-pointer for Adam Keith Uy.
And all of a sudden, he has 12 points.
Coming off the bench. Parang ang laki ng butas sa ring. Three-point shot brought to us all by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. It is now a 20-point lead for MGC going into this timeout. Brought to us by Hungry Pares.
Sakit ng katawan, luya lang katapat niyan.
Mag-Tai Chi with Luya. Ang Tai Chi rub, liniment at plaster ay may Luya extracts. Para sa sakit ng ulo, mag-Tai Chi ginger rub. Sa sakit ng kalamnan, mag-Tai Chi liniment with Luya. At sa sakit sa kasukasuan, mag-Tai Chi ginger plaster.
Sa Tai Chi with luya, mapapa-aleluya ka talaga.
Well, Kurt Sotinko was considered to be the tallest guy on the floor.
Heftiest too.
Pero he still has to make his presence felt. Pero sabi niya, okay lang.
Yeah,
20 na yung lamang nila.
he's happy to pick his spots, especially with how Riley Hui shot the ball out and Adam Keith Uy is imposing his will. Parang ano lang parang kay Adam Kuy, continuation yata
Yes,
ng finals.
pwede.
Remember, he was
Pwede.
hot in that finals game.
Spalding is the official game ball ng PCYAA. Look at the pressure. Nako. Ang tagal na yata.
Yeah, after
Oh,
timeout.
naitawid. Surprising. Just in the nick of time. Could not convert though. And here comes MGC once again.
You have to mark the right man, and you see here Adam Uy just being a threat wherever he is on the floor.
And here he is. The penetration move goes for the turnaround.
No problem.
Shooting at the wheel, Randolph.
Akala mo na-trap mo na eh. But you never give him any space. He will really go up and take that shot.
And their defense also, huh?
I believe that's the fourth steal now for Adam Kituy.
Kurt with a miss on that turnaround. Anong magagawa ko kung malaki ako? It's most probably going on inside the head of Kurt Sotinko.
Parang sinasabi niya, kasalanan ko.
Bumangga siya sa akin eh. It's not gonna be a contact.
Yeah,
So.
he's always gonna magnetize those contacts.
Eh, ang problema kasi dun, he occupies a lot of
Yeah.
space. I don't know if you could go around him.
It's a double-edged sword, di ba? Pagdating sa depensa, alam mong ikaw yung pupunteriyahin. And syempre, on offense, you're gonna be a really big help when it comes to the rebounding.
So we're taking a look at Lucas Cow,
Yeah.
who's at the line.
O yun,
Can't
walang
do it.
makakuha. Walang makakuha kay Sotinko nun.
Well, ang hinahanap naman ng St. Jude right now, kasi nga, nabanggit na natin like Adam Uy scoring at will. If only a lot of their attempts would go down. Ito pa, offensive rebound.
Yeah, Lucas Lohit, a three earlier, takes it closer.
I mean, the rhythm of that shot. Alam niya eh.
Yeah, shooter in every sense of the word. Pinapagpag niya lang yung dalawang turnover niya kanina. Sinasabi nga ng coaches, next play, bawi lang.
It has already ballooned to a 24-point advantage here. Para sa side ng MGC.
That's 15-2 scoring in our second quarter. But Kurt Sotinko has picked up his second foul. It's going to be a bit of a problem for MGC New Life, even if they're leading by 24 points.
Pero they're limited. They have managed to limit itong St. Jude here. Second quarter, 2 points.
Yeah, 2 points only. So again, remember that fast defensive start for St. Jude? Parang ang tagal na eh, no? When MGC New Life got their rhythm, and that has been the case since last season, they've been really deadly. And there's no different here in season 13.
Riley Wee shooting the lights out very early. And then, pagpasok naman, Adam Uy naman, yung mga penetration move, fast break finishes.
Pinartidahan ka pa nga na hindi
I
in-start si
know,
Adam.
kaya nga. 38-15.
Yeah, but really just emphasizes the depth and the system of the program of Coach John Cia and MGC New Life.
Vital Purified Drinking Water, the official bottled water of PCYAA. Offensive rebound.
And that's once again working for the New Lifers. There's been a lot of offensive rebounds coming the way of MGC New Life. And yun yung sinasabi nga natin nung simula eh, di ba? Kahit hindi sila nakaka-execute, ang dami nilang second chances. And you can just see the discrepancy. 35 attempts for MGC New Life, 20 lang yung naititira pa lang at this point ng St. Jude.
Ito nga, hindi pa maitawid yung bola.
Another turnover for St. Jude. That's going to be their turnover number 14. And this is just the first half, Benji.
MGC has got St. Jude's number at least here in the first half. But still, we're not even halfway yet ng ating second quarter. St. Jude has got to find a way, even just across that midcourt.
They're being tentative. And mahirap yun eh. Dribbling na eh. Tatawid mo na yung bola eh.
Yun. They need more of those kind of action.
Yeah, Justin Tew trying to pump some life into the Green Knights. 6 points.
After the first 4, ngayon lang uli umiscore si Justin Tew.
Oh, that was a nice block for Justin Tew.
Let's see if they could capitalize here. In transition, yes! And one.
Yeah, Lucas Cao might be the stretch that St. Jude needs to re-energize their rally.
Defensive play of the game of this quarter depends on tatak, build right, solution for professional builders.
Yeah, Justin Tew just like a brick wall with that rejection. And leading to this pair of free throws for Lucas Cao.
Yun lang, may problema siya. Shooting free throws here.
Di lang nakuha yung bonus, but that's still 2 points. Could have been a 3-point play.
So we're thinking his father is Engelbert Cao, who's a very good free throw shooter. Huh?
It's gonna be an interesting training
know,
session.
diba?
Parang, anak, ganito yan.
Yeah.
Foul number 23, Lucas Cao. His first personal foul. Second team foul.
A little over 4 minutes to play here in the first half. Still very much in control of MGC. New life. The new lifers. Oh! Instead, they're going to call a foul here on Riley.
No, that's gonna be on Sean Panganiban on that screen to kind of open up Riley Hui. Huli-huli na referee.
Let's go, Chansey.
Inusod.
Hindi siya makapaniwala.
So the chances are there for St. Jude. It's just that they're having difficulty executing.
MGC doubling the output of St. Jude here in the first half. A hold down, and that's going to be a foul here against MGC.
Foul number 7.
Hey, St. Jude, I'm sorry.
His first personal foul. 13 foul.
Pace has slowed down here in the second quarter.
Bakit ika-ika si Lucas Cao?
MGC Mulan Christian
Loss of worry here. Look at this, 38-19. Lamang ng malaki. Itong panig nga ng MGC. Hungry para sa timeout muna tayo.
Your bill, sir.
What? 40,000 pesos?
One for only, sir.
Price check or eyes check? Go to EO Executive Optical for expert eye care, state-of-the-art facilities, affordable eyewear.
Order for more!
EO Executive Optical, love your eyes.
Your bill.
Alright, patuloy po tayo sa ating first game. PCYAA Season 13. Benji Santiago, Randolph Leongson at your service. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy that we're back. And so far, things are looking up and well here para sa panig naman ng MGC. So they got players coming up the bench right now. Some minutes, some exposure from Coach John Cia.
Yeah, but Coach John Cia not liking that last possession.
Ah,
Bring back the heavy hitters, Adam Uy, to be deployed in the next dead ball. And this chance now for St. Jude to make headways. Justin Chu with his 8th point of the game.
And his second basket here in the second period. Well, meron na siyang dalawa. Hindi pwedeng dalawa-dalawa lang kada quarter.
Kaya dagdagan mo yan.
Oh.
Oh, that's another turnover. And true enough, the veterans coming in for MGC New Life. Oy back, Adrian Tan back. Jacoby Tan also back on the court.
Speaking of turnovers, 13 para sa St. Jude, MGC. Meron lamang silang 7.
7 pa lang, yeah.
Foul number 7, Justin Chu.
Justin Chu. That's going to be number 2 on him. And as we take a look at Adrian Tan at the line.
Flawless pa rin mula sa free throw line ng New Lifers.
Kabisado nila yung court dito.
Oo nga eh.
Champion nga naman sila, di ba? Almost another steal here.
Those active hands for MGC New Life, doing wonders for them. And that's another turnover. Turnover number 15 now for St. Jude after that traveling violation called on Justin Tew.
Some pressure defense being applied here. Of course, these are not the starters para rito sa MGC. It took some time, pero naitawid. I thought Riley is back on the floor here. A turnaround, that's a miss. Good boxing out. St. Jude controls the board. How about this?
Oh, no one marking him. And that was a nice fast break for Adam Seng.
MGC, gumagawa ng paraan ng St. Jude. Let's see,
17 points na lang. It was
They made us up.
It was a 24-point lead earlier.
Kaya nga.
Oh! It's a courageous drive.
But taking a look at this fast break. Driving to the basket na parang naka-BYD. Get yours at Hexagon Motors BYD Valenzuela.
Yeah, no one marking Adam Seng.
40 to 23. 89 seconds to play. Justin Tew trying to get himself in double figures.
Kumalog lang. Uy!
Parang kilala ko to
Uy, Happy New Year po.
Happy New Year. Wilbert Loa in the house.
You're just enjoying the action. Chairman Wilbert. Alam mo na yun.
"85 seconds to play here in the first half. A timeout's going to be called here by St. Jude. Hatid pa rin sa atin na Hungry Pares.
Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Gawang Pinoy, sikat Pinoy.
And no matter what they say, whether it is an old year or it is already a new year, indeed it is. Pero ganun pa rin talaga eh. Bilog daw ang bola eh. Kita mo to, unti-unting nakakabalik. Kumbaga, a deficit here in the second quarter para rito sa panig ng MGC.
Kaso lang turnover after
Yun
that
lang.
timeout. But we were mentioning, Benji, in that second quarter, MGC started 14-2, and then since then, St. Jude has outscored really MGC 9-1 to kind of make this a manageable lead.
Jacoby with a miss from the outside. Who ends up in the basketball? St. Jude. The step back jumper, but just comes up short.
And you see here the attention on
Oh.
Adam Oy, however.
Forcing a turnover.
Yeah, rare turnover really for MGC New Life. I think only turnover number 8 for the New Lifers.
Nalito. Ito si Riley Wee.
Probably not one of the best quarters for Coach John Cia, but you expect a lot of words to be uttered come halftime. But same goes for Coach Luis Nolasco for the Green Knights. They want to supercharge that second half if they want to recover in this game. Oh!
Huli, naririnig natin. Adam Oy makes it. And of course, it doesn't end there. He's still got a bonus.
Yeah, that's just insult to injury.
And another fast break of the quarter. Driving to the basket na parang naka-BYD. Get yours at Hexagon Motors. BYD Valenzuela.
And just like in the first quarter, Adam Keith Uy just running through the motions. Kahit masage, dire-diretso pa rin. I believe he now has what? 16 points?
Yeah, that's right.
Could have been 17 had he made it.
42-23. Seconds ticking away before we end the first half. And of course, this is just our first game. Welcome everyone. It's all happening dito nga po sa Uno High School.
Oh, that's going to be another traveling violation for Riley Hui, giving this final statement of the first half back to St. Jude.
Parang dapat yata sa MGC. Riley, huwag ka na magdala ng bola.
Catch and shoot ka lang.
Oo.
Dalawang beses na yan.
Grabe. Yung dialogue ni Coach John Cia at ni Riley.
Yeah.
Parang sinisisi pa yung referee. Tawag na tawag.
Last shot. Oh!
Oh!
To beat the buzzer.
How do you like that? The first two quarters of this ball game ended up with a buzzer-beating shot. Kanina, MGC Adam Uy. Right now, a much-needed basket naman. Most probably to spark some life here for St. Jude because indeed, they want a big comeback here. Here in the second quarter, things are really picking up para dito nga sa St. Jude. Of course, they're still trailing. It's still MGC who leads 42-26.
Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Gawang Pinoy, sikat Pinoy.
Sakit ng katawan, luya lang katapat niyan.
Mag-Tai Chi with Luya. Ang Tai Chi rub, liniment at plaster ay may Luya extracts. Para sa sakit ng ulo, mag-Tai Chi ginger rub. Sa sakit ng kalamnan, mag-Tai Chi liniment with luya. At sa sakit sa kasukasuan, mag-Tai Chi ginger plaster.
Sa Tai Chi with luya, mapapa-aleluya ka talaga.
Your bill, sir.
What? 40,000 pesos?
One for only, sir.
Price check or eyes check? Go to EO Executive Optical for expert eye care, state-of-the-art facilities, affordable eyewear.
Order for more!
EO Executive Optical, love your eyes.
Your bill, sir.
What? 40,000 pesos?
One for only, sir.
Price check or eyes check? Go to EO Executive Optical for expert eye care, state-of-the-art facilities, affordable eyewear.
Order for more!
EO Executive Optical, love your eyes.
Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Gawang Pinoy, sikat Pinoy.
Sakit ng katawan, luya lang katapat niyan.
Mag-Tai Chi with luya. Ang Tai Chi rub, liniment at plaster ay may luya extracts. Para sa sakit ng ulo, mag-Tai Chi ginger rub. Sa sakit ng kalamnan, mag-Tai Chi liniment with luya. At sa sakit sa kasukasuan, mag-Tai Chi ginger plaster.
Sa Tai Chi with luya, mapapa-aleluya ka talaga.
And so we are at the half, 42-26. Lamang nga po itong MGC New Life Christian Academy. Speaking of New Life, there's some lease on the life of St. Jude Catholic School, and we have just witnessed that happening in the second quarter. Benji Santiago, Randolph Leongson, ito yung mga significant numbers natin dito, Randolph.
Yeah, just a very efficient day for MGC New Life. 43 shots compared to just 29 for St. Jude. You see the assists, 12 assists, 11 steals, and syempre yung turnovers of St. Jude has been haunting them. There's a lot of reason why MGC New Life is the defending champion. There's a lot of reasons why they are up by 16 points in this game.
Well, of course, that's just half of the story that we have told you, because we're just about to enter the second half of this first ball game that we have for season 13 of Philippine Qingyin Athletic Association. Again, 42-26, lamang nga po ang MGC. And this is just the first game. Meron pa tayong game uli mamaya. Baka nagtataka kayo, bakit ganitong oras na naglalaro itong mga bata? Ay, may pasok pa po sa eskwela. Ayaw naman natin guluhin yung schedule nila. Diba? They are student first athlete. Secondary na lang yun.
And again, just the case with sa mga na-cover natin, you see how vibrant the audience is. Yung suporta ng mga magulang to these aspiring basketball players proudly representing their alma mater, and Adam Keith Uy is just a proud man hitting that first free throw. 17 points to lead all scores.
You know, I can remember in one of the speeches during the opening of the previous season, ang isang intention nga rin para rito sa Philippine Chingin, although we're seeing 18 under. Pero sooner or later, gusto natin dahil nagpipick up na yung mga performance ng ating mga national athletes. They want to be able to be represented very well of a Filipino-Chinese basketball player sa national team.
Yeah,
They can really deliver the goods.
And remember, Benji, who was the first pick nung huling PBA rookie draft? It's Jeo Chu, who came from Pace Academy before he got to Ateneo. So it shows na even kahit na kinukumpara, yung mga Phil Chinese players has what it takes to match up with some of the best.
Kurt Sotinko, yun na yun, making his presence felt.
Yeah, following those pointers, he goes John Cia to a T.
MGC. Well, there has been, of course, that long talk that they had. Sabi mo nga, lamang man ang MGC. Pero second quarter, marami sila dapat pag-usapan. Coach John Cia knows about it. I mean, it's like he's telling his players, you don't stop playing until you hear the final buzzer.
Yeah, that was a 12-3 finish para sa St. Jude in that second quarter to cut this lead to a manageable deficit. But they have to continue. In a way, the momentum is on their side. For MGC New Life naman, it's just a matter of bumalik tayo dun sa how it's working. And Riley Hui trying to recapture that thunder after making three-pointers. Hindi pa rin makakuha ng makabutas ngayong third quarter.
Ball is loose, so picked up here by St. Jude. Ball being tossed around. And let's see here. Ko.
Oh!
Matibay yan, pero matibay ang monitor na yan. Subok ko na yan last year. Gumulong-gulong yan dyan, bumalik-baliktad. Assess of the game as we take a look at this clear and sharp vision. That assist brought to us by EO Optical. Aba, kita mo nga naman, ano?
Wala akong worried sa monitor eh. Yung babagsak ano monitor ako kinakabahan. Hindi ko pa nasusubukan eh. At ayoko na subukan.
Yun lang. Size does matter.
Yeah.
45-26. St. Jude. I mean, I'm seeing very aggressive moves right now para rito sa St. Jude.
There are a lot of positives that St. Jude can build on. And one of those, Lucas Cao, you see how aggressive he is. Hindi lang talaga pumapasok yung mga tira niya.
And I'm not exactly sure if he's at all bothered. There's something bothering him in the way he's walking.
He was limping earlier and you see it when you look at closely. Meanwhile, Adam Uy, nothing's bothering this kid.
No surprises there. Adam really could deliver here.
And once again, Lucas Cao. You see how aggressive the desire to just re-energize it of St. Jude. Meanwhile, that's just easy pickings. Tuesday pa lang, so open pa yung bangko para kay Adam Uy.
Lucas Cao on the line for 2 tries.
Lucas Cao. Tingnan natin. Kanina pinansin natin yung free throws ito. Diba?
Nakuha na niya eh. He has 11 points to lead the Green Knights. And as we mentioned, they need a lot more to, in a way, recover in this game.
Spalding, the official game ball of PCYAA. Ayun, pumasok ha?
Swish na swish.
Bakit kayo ganyan? Baliktad. Every time we mention something positive, sablay. We mention something negative, changing the whole narrative of those free throws.
That's why you learn from your earlier mistakes.
yun yan.
Na-recalibrate lang. Fine-tune, in-adjust.
Nandito ba si Airpods yun? Si Engelberg? I'm not really sure. 47-28.
Oh, nice defensive stance by St. Jude.
A jump. It's
Possession
gonna be
arrow.
possession pa rin for MGC.
But this is what worked in the early goings of first quarter for St. Jude. Yung tenacious defense nila. Again, you cannot be fearful. Hindi ka pwede maging takot. Lalo na maganda yung pinapakita ng MGC New Life because doon sila nakakatakbo eh. Doon kanila maiiwanan.
Ito,
Pag nade-demoralize
5
kanila.
seconds lang ito para sa MGC. Possession arrow nga.
Has to be
Riley
quick.
Wee. Okay. He'll inbound from the baseline.
Oh, that's an open shot.
Adam just missed it. Oh,
wow.
rebound.
Nice cleanup for Adrian Tan.
Right place at the right time for Adrian Tan. Oh, wow. Justin Teal. 3 players crowding him, no problem.
Finally breaching double figures. 10 points and 5 rebounds.
MGC will retain possession here, but take a look at this sequence right here. Paano pa niya nakita yung ring dito?
That was almost 4 players crowding him.
I know. As they say, when you have it, you have it. Adam. Descarte.
Oh. Oh, nice.
Wow!
Oh,
Sayang!
everything but the shot.
But we are entertained.
And Zion Chia just think, akin yun. That was a highlight play. 80% on the way. But you see the ball control of Adam Uy just picking his spots. I mean, just
Look
look
at this,
that
look at this,
dribbling
look at this.
exhibition. Wow.
Oh?
Kinulang lang eh.
Well, una pa lang naman yan, marami pa. Marami pa tayong makikita.
Siguro sabi ni Adam, next time, ishoot mo na.
Oo. Vital Purified Drinking Water, official bottled water. PCYAA. Justin Teal may have forced the issue that time around. Battle for the loose ball.
I think there's going to be a foul on Pacheco.
Pacheco.
May parang activity ng paa eh, ng binte.
Foul on number 20, Ralph Pacheco. His first personal foul, 14th foul.
Look at this, 5 and 27. Remaining here in the third period. Grabe sa kintab ng sahig dito, ha?
Parang mga ilang buwang hindi nagamit. Bagong taon eh.
Hindi, pero bago yata tong floor na to eh. I don't know,
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure, ha? Pero paminsan, di ba, sabi nga nila, pag medyo bago, kailangan laruan mo ng laruan
Oo.
eh, di ba?
Wala naman tayong sponsor na wax. Kala ko may placement ka dyan.
No. I was just kind of thinking because,
Oh.
di ba, yung Emirates Cup din dun sa NBA, they were also talking about those floors.
Yeah.
Na pagkabago, parang ang hirap padulas.
Really
everything.
changes how
Yeah.
you play the game.
But it's a good thing, you know, what we're seeing here from the players. They're not at all bothered. They're just basically going through the motions of playing basketball and trying to come up with a win here for these two teams.
And before that, Justin Tew just hitting another 13 points to his name. Still needs a lot for
Naman.
St. Jude if they want to recover.
They have to make some stops. They just did. Pero may counter ang panig ng MGC.
O'Reilly Hui open in the corner once again. Wow!
Hanapin mo lang si Riley.
So tama yung sinasabi mo, wag mo nang pagdribulin.
Oh,
Hanapin mo
catch
lang.
and shoot ka.
Yeah, that's the 5th three-pointer for Riley Hui.
Wala ka nang ibang gagawin kundi tumira.
Sarap kaya nung ganun.
O, diba? And look at this. A 3-point shot brought to us by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Who else? Riley Hui.
And 19 points to his name, tying Adam Uy among the top scorers for the New Lifers as the lead has ballooned to its biggest now at 25 points. And we still have 4 minutes to play in the third.
And siguro nga the whole realization para rito sa MGC on what happened back in the second period. They truly have a lot of making up to do. It's a good thing they were leading big as much as 24
And
in the first 20 minutes of play.
Once again, the offensive rebound still
Yan pa isa.
there for the New Lifers.
Jacoby Tansali ako.
Yeah,
Sure.
He's been sharing the rock, 5 assists now. But now he has 5 points after that last 3.
27-point lead para sa MGC. Timeout muna tayo. Atin sa atin ang Hungry Pares. Alright, uy! Welcome! Pain-free ang ating fan of the game dahil sa Tai Chi liniment. Ano, relax ka muna with Tai Chi. Ayos! Ayan, boss.
Lamig niyan.
Oh, kita mo ha? Sample, sample!
Pinahig sa leeg.
Ay, o, diba?
Di kailangan ng aircon sa hagod yan.
Ibig sabihin, pagka nagpahid din ako niyan, sa leeg ko, sa bandang lalamunan, kahit 10 pa yung game, kaya ko i-cover, ganon?
Baka. Basta may bubong, wag lang sa init ng araw.
Tsaka wag lang umulan.
Tsaka malamig pa rin naman ngayon.
Kaya nga sa bagay, oh. Very good. 27 points, pinakamalaking lamang, gustong bawasan! And Lucas Cao, one guy who's trying to be responsible enough here para sa St. Jude to try to get themselves back in this game.
Yeah, finally ending that drought para dito sa St. Jude Green Knights.
Riley Hui missing from the outside. But how often does that will happen in this ball game? Lucas Cao missing, not exactly squared. Will take around a turn-around three-pointer.
It's like he's trying to single-handedly try to bring back his team in this game. 15 points to his name, talking about Lucas Cao. But the tough thing is, it can't be just by his lonesome. He has to get some help from his team to recover from this 25-point deficit.
And I can remember even from last year, and it carries all the way to this new year, this new season, itong PCYAA. I love looking at the kicks itong mga batang ito. Oo, yung mga suot ko rito parang nagmumukhang tsinelas eh.
Grabe yung, kumbaga ano na yan eh, part na ng basketball culture yan, ng, lalo na sa mga bata ngayon.
Diba? It brings out the best in you. Ika nga kuminsan. It works that way. Oh, wow. Great defensive stop here. Transition ball. Yes, sir. Jacoby Tan.
Yeah, 7 points now for Jacoby Tan. Oh, sorry, only 6 points. So yung huling long shot was only ruled as a 2-point.
Oo, two-pointer.
Okay.
59-32 as we approach the final 2 minutes of the third period. Another good looking open shot. Just did not go down.
Oh,
Yun
nice
lang.
read.
Jacoby Tan once again.
He's doing a lot of the other things
Uh-uh.
for MGC New Life. 5 assists now. I believe his second steal.
.95 seconds to play here in the third period. St. Jude, they got 8 on the clock. Another steal. Jacoby Tan. Oh, sayang. And they managed to get back Riley Wee. You don't leave him open. Patient offense here.
Just too open of a space.
Oh, mahirap gawin niya.
A rare nutmeg to start the
I
season.
know.
Oh, sorry.
Maski sadyain mo yan, di ganyan kadali yan. Take a look at this. Depensang tatak. Build right solution for professional builders. Jacoby Tan.
Let me correct myself. The first wedgie of the season.
Sabi nga natin, ang hirap gawin nun. Eh.
Parang kahit subukan mo minsan,
Oo,
hindi mo
kahit sadyain
magagawa.
mo, di ba? Look at a swarming defense. They're covering all areas here on MGC. And the shot clock going down. 1 second. Pilit.
And that's how you see the quality of this MGC New Life team. They're leading big, but the defense remains stout.
Trying to keep it alive, trying to keep it in play. And O'Reilly Wee is right there.
Those were tough shots being taken by St. Jude too.
Gosh, like everybody is deadly. And then,
Another steal. Wow.
gosh, sooner or later it's going to find the bottom of the basket. The number of shots being taken. And again, a buzzer beater to end the quarter. Goodness.
And that was a furious third quarter really for MGC New Life. Basically doubling the output nitong St. Jude Adam Keith Uy. As usual, his usual self just triggering this onslaught. St. Jude, meanwhile, Lucas Cao trying to pump some life back, but they are down big against the defending two-time champions with that another three from Riley Hui. 64-32 in favor of MGC New Life after 3.
Your bill, sir.
What? 14,000 pesos?
One for only, sir.
Price check or eyes check? Go to EO Executive Optical for expert eye care, state-of-the-art facilities, affordable eyewear.
Order for more!
EO Executive Optical. Love your eyes.
All right, down to the final 10 minutes ng ating first game. And totally in control. 64 na itong panig ng MGC. 32 lamang itong St. Jude.
Yeah, that was
then
22-6 third quarter, Benji.
And Diego Tan, kanina nagka-problema to. Maagang dalawang fouls kagad sa kanya eh. Pero right now, he's got his timing. And siguro yun nga, adds to your confidence kung malaki nga naman yung lamang ninyo, di ba?
Yeah, 7 points now for Diego Tan.
Diego! Diego! Diego!
Hindi yan susuko.
Number 3,
And driving to the basket para naka-BYD. Get yours at Hexagon Motors BYD Valenzuela. Pass break of the quarter. 66-32.
It's a dream start for the drive for a three-peat para di sa new lifers. Just putting the league on notice.
We're
still
pretty
have-
sure all of the other teams dito, Randall, pinapanood lahat ito. Eh.
Yeah.
Sabi mo nga kanina, di ba, parang ang measuring stick mo talaga rito, itong MGC. Because yun nga, to defend their championship, and what kind of players do they have? Kahit na yung iba rito, leftovers.
Yeah. I mean, I believe it's the way I see it when I was observing earlier. It's almost an intact lineup from last year's championship team
Halos
with the
no?
heavy hitters
Sila pa rin.
na nandyan pa rin. So again, it sets the standard, and you know, in high school basketball, every year gumagaling yung mga players. Eh. So the challenge is really out there for the field to not just match, but exceed what the new lifers have been doing.
Justin 2 set the line earlier. It's got to be a big, big explosion here for St. Jude to try to at least get closer. This is a 33-point deficit.
Yeah, we've seen wilder things happen, but they have to start
Yun lang.
somewhere and stop those things. But Lucas Lo says, no way, dude.
Offensive rebound. The putback, still nothing there. MGC trying to bring everybody to the same page. Even players coming off the bench. Gusto talaga. ni Coach John Cia is they're going to be playing at the same level. They know the game plans, the plays they have devised. Somebody's down here from St. Jude that's not looking good. But let's see.
Yeah, Ralph Evans is holding on to his hip. It was a bad collision on his part.
And let's just hope it's nothing serious. What happened exactly here?
Yeah, when he got that, he went from. He was trailing when he was catching.
Yes.
Oh, got hip checked. That was a better vantage point. Di naman sinasadya on the part of Miles Vincent Ko. Again, just the level of physicality in this game. Hindi naman, wala namang may gusto niyan, but
Yan lang gusto ko sa mga bata eh. Ang bilis na recovery.
Yeah.
Shake it off. It's gonna be okay. Just a little while. Ito pa yung maganda eh. When you can walk back to your
Yeah.
bench, that's a good sign.
pero alam mo, tingin ko dapat gawin dyan.
Ah.
Lagyan na ng Tai Chi League.
Yun na. Para mabilis sa
Oo.
kagad, di ba? Mabilis. Ang bisa.
Baka makakaginawa ka na,
Oo.
madali ka pa makakabalik. Sana makabalik si Ralph Evans C. He's got 5 points before.
Well, hindi
that
lang yun.
sequence.
Ang pagbabalik
Sorry,
na
5
gusto
rebounds.
nilang mangyari. Eh. Pagbabalik ng team
Yeah.
mismo sa larong ito. If those big shots that they're trying to hit from the outside could only go through the net. Ito, kumbaga, ensayo na ito ng mga
Yeah.
players seldom used or most probably mga bagong recruit.
And you know, that's really the harder part for the opposition. You put MGC New Life on a pedestal, and then when they get games like these na malaki na yung lamang nila, nakakapahinga na yung mga usual suspects, nabibigyan pa ng confidence yung relievers, yung substitutes, yung mga bagong mukha nga na makuha yung
Exactly.
sistema in a game mismo. So that adds more arsenal doon sa batalyon ni Coach John Siat ng MGC New Life for their next game and keeps them as a problem for the rest of the league.
Justin Tew gave it a try. And there's just so much firepower that they were able to witness from the defending champions, itong MGC New Lifers.
Really, Riley Hui kickstarting everything with that sizzling shooting, and then Adam Keith Uy doing Adam Keith Uy things to set the tone come that first half, and then they just never looked back.
Dito nga, nagkiklik pa si Diego.
Yeah, Diego Tan. All of a sudden, he has 9 points.
Yeah, kaya nga eh. Kanina may Jacoby Tan. Don't worry, kiddo. You'll have your share of the spotlight pretty soon. All you have to do is just, you know, ayan eh. Sabi ni Coach John, sige lang, sige lang.
And
I mean, you find yourself open, you go for the shot right away, di ba? Yun lang naman yun eh.
And also going back to the New Lifers, they didn't need a big game from Adrian Tan.
Exactly.
Kurt Sotinko didn't really get his shots, di ba? So that's going to be a worrying factor for the other
And the
teams.
commissioner on your screens right now, of course, Commissioner Junel Bakuli.
Yeah, Happy New Year, Coach Junel.
Happy New Year. Ayan.
You know, that's a good thing really for St. Jude, Justin Tew. He's still trying. Even though this might end up with a loss on your team, may oras pa eh. You want to gain positives, build on the things that you think you can improve on next game. Kasi hindi naman lagi na magiging ganito yung magiging resulta ng laro ninyo.
It's not being able to overcome already. Cut down the deficit eh. At saka yun ang pinapakita rin ni Justin Tew. Look at me, I'm still trying to play my best here. I'm not even looking at the scoreboard anymore.
Yeah, the worst thing that you can do is have that bad body language na defeated ka na. May oras pa eh. And he's setting a good example for the rest of the Green Knights. However, he's not done yet.
No mercy din ito si Adam Uy.
22 points for Adam Keith Uy. And he came off the bench. He came off the bench.
He knows his thing.
Yep.
That's
Oh!
wow! And just when you think you've seen everything from Adam Uy.
You know, at this point, nangongolekta na lang ng highlight reel si Adam Uy.
Iba. Samantala, Justin Tew, well, he's still giving out his best. 6 minutes and 23 to play. This deserves another look, Randolph.
Yeah, first the cold-blooded three, and then just dancing with the defense.
Just when you think you've already spotted him and ready for a stop, he goes another way and finds a way to score.
And you were saying earlier, Benji, no mercy si Adam Uy. The only guy who can stop him was the guy who stopped him now, Coach Jancia, who finally gave him the rest. Like, okay ka na. You've done your job.
Parang kota ka na, bata.
Actually, more than kota pa nga, Benji.
I know. 75-35, 5 minutes and 58. Of course, we still have another game. Ha? Baka madala na kayo at okay na sa inyo yan. Hindi pa okay yan. Meron pa tayong game na susunod. St. Stephen's is going up against Hope Christian.
It's going to be an interesting game.
And the instruction still continues from the bench here for Coach John Sia and the rest of his coaching staff for MGC. Okay, you can let go now, kids. Let's see. Bola ng St. Jude. Sa kanila, possession arrow. 5 minutes and 21 here in the final quarter of our first game. Still is a big lead here, up by 40. At hungry Pares, timeout muna tayo.
Sakit ng katawan, luya lang katapat niyan.
Mag-Tai Chi with luya. Ang Tai Chi rub, liniment at plaster ay may luya extracts. Para sa sakit ng ulo, mag-Tai Chi ginger rub. Sa sakit ng kalamnan, mag-Tai Chi liniment with luya. At sa sakit sa kasukasuan, mag-Tai Chi ginger plaster.
Sa Tai Chi with luya, mapapa-aleluya ka talaga.
Guess what, folks? It's on once again. Season 13 ng Philippine Chingyin Athletic Association happening dito sa Uno High School. At yan ang susunod nating game. St. Stephen's High School laban sa Hope Christian High School, 18 and under. As we continue with the action. Yes, that's right. Happy New Year once again. And happy, we're back happy that the parents, the relatives of the players are back again to support not only the school, but of course the players. Ayan ang kinaganda niyan eh.
14 seconds to shoot.
In the meantime, as we continue with the action here, it seems like it's going to be a victory already para rito nga sa panig ng MGC New Life. With this 40-point lead with 5 minutes and 21 to play here in this ball game.
Yeah, just an all-out domination on the part of the New Lifers. It's just a new year, but it's the same result.
Tingnan lang natin. Of course, simula pa lang ito. And one thing is for sure, we truly have a long way to go.
And they're continuing to play great defense.
Basically understanding that sometimes, you know, you have to play great defense first to get your offense going. Halfway here in the fourth quarter. And we also would like to tell you that there are 2 games to be played. Ganito kasi schedule natin dyan. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. So far, So Saturday, yun, may 3 games tayo. And we'll even have the opening ceremonies happening pa rin dito pa rin sa Uno High School. So check it
Ano
out.
pa rin talaga eh, soft opening pa rin tayo.
Yeah, tama. 75-35 here. Long distance shot. Those second chances here. I mean, ito, a work in progress. One thing. Para rito kay Christian Lucas Garcia. Si Pacheco natawagan ng foul. The size for this player. Well, you cannot teach height. Medyo raw pa. Ito nga si Lucas Garcia, but tignan natin how he progresses. First game. There you go. Getting himself on the board. 4.5. Vital purified drinking water is the official bottled water of PCYAA. Defense. Yan ang everybody should be able to execute well.
Yeah,
Sabi nga nila, walang malas-malas sa depensa.
It's easy to be fascinated with the offensive job that MGC New Life has done, but really it's their defense that has been the biggest ace up their sleeve, playing those stingy defensive assignments, going for steals, blocks, just giving no room for St. Jude. And yung mga gantong drive, rare na nga yan eh, na nakakakuha ng opensa ang Green Knights. Just the sheer determination on the part of Lucas Cao. Oh! That was right in the face.
Di nga naramdaman niya. He was still going to the basket.
Yeah,
He missed the shot though.
medyo may adrenaline na rin on the part eh. But
Oo.
that was right in the kisser. Ooh.
But I like that kind of an attitude. Alam mo ang tawag doon? Mamaya na ang
Oo.
aray.
And you see here.
And now, okay,
Yeah.
Di ba parang wala siya? Ang concentration niya is trying to make the basket. Eh,
Yeah,
di ba?
the adrenaline of, I think that's Wang. Yeah, Ezekiel Wang. Parang hindi na niya naisip yung nangyari. Kasi hindi, i-score ako eh. There's a fast break opportunity for him. Na parang nung natigil na lang,
Yes.
doon lang, ay, oo nga, no, tinamaan ako sa mukha. And we just hope it's not that serious. Because that was straight in his nose. Kakapasok pala ng player na to eh.
On the line for 2 shots. Let's go.
So more of a precautionary measure on the part of MGC New Life, taking him out. Hoping it's not going to be a broken nose. That's the worst case scenario.
Oo, tsaka unang araw pa lang
Yep.
eh.
Going to be a dampener for a rousing victory.
Under 4 minutes to play here in this ball game. Gabriel Liao. And Phoenix earlier with a basket. He tried to penetrate, he lost it. For St. Jude, they're basically doing the same thing also. Of course, ito nga lang, Lucas Cao is still in the game. Lucas Cao firing from the corner. Can't get it to go down. Offensive rebound. And Garcia is going to be called for the loose ball foul in that rebound play. That will pave the way for Pacheco to go to the line to shoot free throws. So if it's any indication, the way these two teams have come out, na sila yung buena manong game natin, are we in for an exciting season? So Miles score. Dati nakakarinig tayo, Phoenix team na yun. Ngayon
Yeah.
player pa lang eh. Pero iba, F-E-N-I-X eh.
And they continue to stroke it up from distance. It's just sharing the wealth really for MGC New Life. Everyone to have their contributions to this victory.
Number 1, Gabriel.
Look at this. Gabriel. It's also deadly from that spot. 3-point shot brought to us by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Pag hindi mo pa nakita yung butas ng ring na yan.
Eskwalado na. Para kanina pa niya minamatay yun eh.
There's got to be something with those glasses, most probably. Diba? Ganun yung AI na ngayon, diba? Something like that.
Mga Google Lens, mga ganun.
Yeah.
Mahirap kaya yun. Hindi nga siya goggles. It just looks like an eyeglass.
Yes, that's right. But who knows?
Yeah.
Sabay ka, dilagdagan ng kwento.
Yeah.
84-42, still doubling the output. It's the way MGC has played here. So I guess the rest of the competition, they have to be ready At etong St. Jude, kuminsan pagka ganito, nagsimula, yung natampakan ka, yung balik nito, kuminsan yun na nakakatakot pa
Yung bawi, venting their ire on that next opponent. I do not want to be that next opponent
That's
for
right.
the Green Knights, especially with the way Justin Tew is continuing to power through this adversity. Kumbaga, dumadagdag sa motivation yan. Sila, nila Lucas Cao na parang, manda kayo sa amin next time tayo magkita. Babawi kami.
It's also sending out a signal sa kanyang mga teammates, diba?
Yeah.
I mean, they gotta be inspired with the way he's playing. You also have to be able to come up with your own contributions as well, diba?
You see here, kumbaga the effort, even those little things, those they have to emulate from MGC New Life. Na parang you don't stop until there's time on the clock.
Yun naman talaga. Ito naman, mga bata pa ito. Kahit paglaruin mo ng dalawang sunod na game, okay lang sa kanila. Miles score, grabbing that rebound. Everything has already been decided here in this ball game, except for the final score. Yun na lang ang hinihintay rito.
I'm just trying to look if everybody was able to score for MGC
ba?
New Life.
Walang na zero.
Meron pa rin.
Pero baka naman ilang minuto lang nagamit.
Just
o segundo lang.
But
Marami
the
pa rin.
contributions when it comes to the rebounding is just all around.
69 seconds to play here in this ball game. If you've enjoyed this, you haven't seen anything yet, we still have another game for all of you. St. Stephen's, Hope Christian, next to see action. Dito pa rin sa Season 13. Opening game, sabi nga natin, although soft opening.
Yeah.
Because the official opening will be happening this coming Saturday. And then there's going to be 3 scheduled games.
But nothing soft about the opening of MGC New Life.
Gabriel, that's a second three-pointer.
Yeah. Just getting those confidence in.
Paki-check mamaya yung salamin yun talaga.
8 points.
Yung masalamin mo, ano, wala? Randolph?
Meron, may grado.
Oy, grado. Hindi technology. Second second away here. Nakita nga ninyo yan. Si Gabriel biglang nagpakilala pa rito. Kanina nakita rin natin, Jacoby Tan being aggressive.
And Lucas Lowe also having his moments.
Yes. And this is a good start to defend your championship naman, as in the case of MGC, New Life Christian Academy. Gabriel hangs on to the basketball. Okay na.
Yeah. So we'll end up at 45.
Man, oh man. What a team effort we could say here para sa paningan itong MGC, New Life Christian Academy. Well, para rito sa St. Jude Catholic School naman, they trying to take a look at this, at something that they're going to be working on.
Yeah, something going to be a motivation for St. Jude. But the day belongs to defending back-to-back champions, MGC New Life Academy. Just all-around attack started by Riley Hui's 3-pointers. And then this guy, Adam Keith Oy, sizzling all over, just giving everyone a show for this day 1 of competitions, but not quite the official day 1 for Season 13. But in his mind, the drive, the quest for a three-peat has already started, and this ended up with a 45-point mauling.
But of course, we're also on the lookout here for the top performer natin. So many have delivered para rito nga sa panig ng MGC. And hindi ko trabaho yung trabaho ni Randall.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's no other choice really. Adam Keith Uy just electric the moment he got in. Remember, he came off the bench, parang partida pa nga para St. Jude. But when he got in the game, lumayo na. And that's just the quality of this kid. 24 points, 2 rebounds. Should have been 4 assists really.
Kaya nga,
Kung naipasok lang yung highlight play. But he is the first recipient of our PC Best Player of the Game in our Season 13 of the PCYAA.
St. Stephen's High School, Hope Christian High School, next to do battle here in this court for the continuation of PCYAA Season 13.